Ryan has increasingly kind of gotten on my nerves. I mean, he was my husband. I can say that, okay? And we are still technically married. So I think it's completely normal for people to go back and forth with each other in little tit-for-tat ways. Okay, we are not, I'm not going to say we're on bad terms, but we're not on good terms. We're just on terms. So when I seen the video, I was not jealous. I am happy for him. If he wants to go and dance with a million girls, if he wants to go to a club, cool, I'm happy. I don't care. Like, I want him to find someone and I want him to be happy. But what I am disappointed in is society. So it was not even Ryan's video that kind of like made me frustrated. It was society's view of the situation. So, and I understand that sexism and favoritism towards men has been a thing for as like long as can be, okay? So I just don't see how when a man does something, then it's praised. But when a woman does something, she gets slandered and like slammed for it. So granted, I understand that I broke Ryan's heart. I left the marriage. I was not a good wife. I could totally admit where I'm wrong in that situation. But I did file for divorce. I did go ahead and make that separation legally, and then got with Ken. And I'm happy. I'm happy in my life, and I want Ryan to be happy. There are very few times that I'm on live and I go off on about Ryan. I don't do all that. Now, when I'm asked in interviews about him, I always say the truth. I always say, hey, I hope he's healing. I hope he's doing well. I want good intentions for him. But that's that. That's it. I do feel like all he does is talk about me and his lives, and it is frustrating because it's like you do have your own life going on, so why don't you talk about like your life? And so it's kind of one of those things that like he can talk about me all he wants, and people praise that, and people are okay with that, but I can't even shoot one shot at him at all. And I get it in one sense, and then another sense, like, y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what I have dealt with. We know you're unalive. We know you have no integrity, and we know you're a horrible person. That's private, and that remains between us. So whatever little shots that he took that was definitely daggers to the heart, go unnoticed and like unknown by the public, because I'm not going to put his business out there like that. I haven't so far, and so I have done very minimal shots to him, and he's done small shots to me, but they are irritating. We irritate each other. We're exes. That is completely normal. And so that's why I'm addressing this. Like, I do want his healing.
Here are the tears on my hands.
I want that for him more than anything. I feel like a lot of guilt for breaking his heart. But at the same time, breakups happen every day. Divorces happen every day. It's not something exclusive to us. That's my take on it. I feel like, for the most part, I've been very classy. I've always been classy, but I have been trying to be classy about the situation. And I just want him to give me that same respect, too. He doesn't have to, but
you didn't give him respect at all.
And I think the bigger picture here is there is a child in this situation.
That's not his
problem.
It's
not his child,
his baby.
so I know that it's not his problem, but there is a child involved. And right
that's
now,
your problem.
me
You brought
and him
pandemic
are acting very childish of our own. And we both need to grow the fuck up. Because it's not about him, it's not about me, it's not about Ken, it's about this baby. This baby is innocent in all of this. This baby didn't ask to be brought into the situation. So the grown-up thing to do would be for the both of us to stop this tit-for-tat game. And once the divorce is final, go our separate ways.
I would like to start this off by saying I obviously really love you guys, which is why I replayed this, because watching her tongue just drives me nuts. What is so baffling about this is, like, she tried to take accountability, and it's kind of like she had Tourette's and was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm the victim. It's my child. What does your child have to do with him or anything if you're saying that it's not his baby? Why should he care about what you have going on? listen, you say society accepted you, so we clearly know that there's a problem, okay? But you left his home in the middle of the night. You didn't even have the balls to explain or say, you know what, this is not working for me. You just left. And that weekend, you were with another man. Ryan wasn't a problem to you until Ken came in the picture. And Ken is a man that wants nothing to do with you. And the fact that you get on this internet acting like this, how does it feel? First of all, how does it feel to have a man that has no job? Tell me. I know you kind of like that because you have a friend that just said she had $83 in her pocket and she's going to have lunch with you today. I would urge you to at least get a girl $200 before she leaves. Okay? Because she needs gas money to get home. And the internet that she's on the internet dry begging to take an IQ test to get this money, 99 cents, you need to do better as a friend, okay? So I know you like people that don't have jobs. That's like clearly, and I get it, you know, that don't make their own money. I get it. But the fact that you have a man that you had to come on the internet and dry beg for Taylor Swift tickets, I don't understand why Taylor doesn't have a restraining order against you, to be honest with you. This whole thing just now, I don't even know where to start. It's disturbing that you don't see that you're a problem. You don't see this as narcissistic. You don't see this as you being manipulative. You don't see this as you gaslighting Ryan and everybody else. And I pray to God that Ryan doesn't fall for this. I hope that Ryan sees this for what it is. Because you're saying, I don't care, but you do care. You are just mad that you don't have two men in your back pocket. I mean, you holding on to Ken by a thread. Ryan is about to do him. And you're just mad that you don't have control. That's all you're mad about. That's crazy. And it's controlling. Why don't you work on healing yourself so you could really find someone to love you when you start loving yourself? Because the fact that you... Gypsy, just stay off the internet. You made it worse. You should have just left the comment alone. What you did right here made it worse. Good God Almighty. Y'all drop your thoughts down below, because I didn't even really get all my thoughts out, because I don't even know where to start, because I just feel like this was just like, this has to be the worst live that you ever did, the worst explanation. Like, if this is what accountability is and if society accepts this, then we really have a problem. Have the day you deserve.